you guys don't want to play, you take it or you leave it. We go find who want to play and then whatever.
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle.
Greetings, Sports DTM fans, and welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, the channel of undiluted sports content. Your favorite analysts are here to provide their feedback on the latest happening in sports. Analyst, there is major news coming out of JFF camp. The Reggae Boyz, the current players, or all the players who went to Saudi Arabia, are currently on a silent protest. Well, not silent anymore, but are protesting because there is a breakdown in the contract negotiation. This is what Captain Blake had to say.
We are back in our corner with our offer, and they're back in their corner with their offer that we're not going to sign. So, as of right now, there's nothing at the table. Because they don't want to talk, obviously. They don't want to talk. And they just say, listen, whoever is, I don't know who is running the negotiation or who is pulling the strings, but they straight up say, listen, you guys don't want to play, you take it or you leave it. We go find who want to play and then whatever.
Adrian, this sounds like straight out of Dave Cameron playbook, man. We saw this happening with the West Indies while he was there and now with the Reggae Boyz. What do you think?
Well, Kurt, it does look quite familiar. It looks familiar to what happened with the West Indies cricket board. The truth is that Dave Cameron is a tough negotiator. He would have been drafted in to assist Dennis Strong, the finance committee chairman, in the contract negotiations. And this looks like a really tough one, but we're hopeful that it doesn't go as it went with cricket, in that the senior players, the players that are there, really fall out. We have a good crop of players, and it's hoped that we can actually resolve our differences amicably.
Ray, this development is a step in the wrong direction, not true?
Yeah, this is a step definitely in the wrong direction, especially with a match, up and coming match between US in this month. Who would we have play? I mean, the English-based players won't come in anytime soon. Not going to be able to play in this up and coming match. So, to upset the apple cart now with something like this, boy, it's definitely a step in the wrong direction, and it's very unfortunate.
Adrian, clearly there's a breakdown in trust, and Andre Blake spoke about it and mentioned that there's no coincidence why sponsors are not on board. But what really happened? Where has the trust gone? What caused this?
Well, Kurt, this is a perennial issue, the issue of contract negotiations. The credibility of the JFF has been called into question by the players time and time again. It's not just the male football players who have had trust issues. The females have also had trust issues. And the truth is, this is not a matter that has just surfaced with this present administration. It extended beyond this administration. The players have been made promises before that were not fulfilled in a timely manner. The JFF has said that they have actually opened up the books, but the players have actually said, I believe it's Andre Blake, the captain, who has said that we still don't trust your numbers. So therefore, there's a big trust deficit that needs to be filled, and I don't know it's going to be solved.
Ricky, this take it or leave it approach by JFF though, I mean, you can't go into a negotiation with this approach.
Kurt, I don't know where JFF get them negotiation skills from, but this can't work. This not cut it. You can't put something on the table and say take it or leave it. That's not how you negotiate. That's a bully attitude, right? You try to bully the young one them into accepting your offer, and the man them say no, meet with this way, meet with here, but you say no, take it or leave it. So who are gonna play for you if you behave like that, JFF? Who you plan for have represent Jamaica as the Reggae Boyz if you behave like that? This can't work, JFF. You need to do some negotiation. Course, sign up online for negotiation 101 or negotiations for dummies. Because this not gonna work, brother.
Tiga, where JFF going to get players now to replace these persons who are now saying that them not going to play until the matter is resolved? But JFF going to get players to represent them on the 25th of March against the US.
I don't know how JFF is going to get players to come and play this international match in March, you know. I don't know where they're going to get players from unless they have some contacts, some links in the passport office. You understand? To speed up these players' document for them to get the passport. Unless they have that, you understand? That's why they're behaving like that. You understand? I don't know, but if not, they're going to call off this match, and they don't know where they're going to get an international match from, or they go to Waterhouse and Tivoli and Arnett Garden and Harborview and get some players. You understand? Because I don't know where they're going to get quality players to play a quality American team.
This is a major spoke in the wheel for the World Cup campaign.
Yes, Kurt. A major spoke in the wheel for World Cup campaign. This was really looking good. This was really looking promising. Jamaica hasn't made it to the World Cup in a little over 2 decades, and this crop of players were really gelling well. They have gone to 2 Gold Cup finals. We have managed to get high quality players such as Leon Bailey, Bobby Reed, Andre Blake, the captain, has done very well for himself in terms of the MLS, and the crop of players are really good. Ravel Morrison has come on board, and as such, the thing was gelling really well, and so it's really disappointing at this stage for us to be still having this infighting with players and not being able to get a resolution. So the World Cup hopes as it stands right now are in jeopardy.
Do you see any sort of resolution in sight, whether it's be from JFF perspective or the players' perspective?
You see, the JFF is behaving like some bunch of spoiled kids, because of the first leak voice note. They are behaving like this. You understand? They're behaving like some bunch of kids. Bunch of kids are not men. You understand? They need to grow up. JFF need to grow up. Or if they can't manage, if they can't manage the administration, if they can't manage this thing, leave it alone and give it to other people that can manage. You understand? They need to leave it. JFF need to leave it alone, man. That's what they need to do.
The main issue is about payment and match fees. Who want to take this one? What is considered reasonable? A reasonable match fee for the boys?
They need to do it right down the middle. That's what they need to do. Split it. Meet the boys them halfway. That's all they need to do. Meet the boys them halfway. 3-5. 3-5. There's nothing. It's much than 2,000 and it's less than 7. 3-5.
Kurt, in a negotiation, you have to give and take. It can't be a case whereby one party is pretty much holding a hard line. There's no room for a counter offer. You have to be able to give and take. So an ideal figure, a really ideal figure. But if you more have to look at, as Tiga says, you're looking at 3-5, 4,000 the most, but certainly not 2,000, certainly not 7,000. You have to go right down the middle. So we're looking at somewhere in the region of 3,500, or possible to utilize a bonus system in terms of trying to use a performance incentive. So therefore it's fair and equitable to everybody. Fair for the JFF, fair for the players.
There you have it, sports DTM fans. A quick look at the breakdown in contract negotiation between the Reggae Boyz representative and those of the JFF. Something that we really don't want to be happening right now, especially in a Gold Cup and World Cup qualifying year. We want the boys to be focusing on playing football and to gel properly. We want everything to be smooth so that we can qualify for the World Cup as well as putting in a good showing at the Gold Cup. In fact, even winning it. We want to hear from you. Leave your comments in the comment section below. Do you think that this is a good move by the boys to protest? To say, hey what, we're not going to play until you sort this out? Or do you think it is right of JFF to say, hey what, take this or leave it? We're going to find other players anyway. So if we don't want this, we're going to search for other players. This has been another episode of Sports Down the Middle. Like, subscribe, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to come and join the Sports DTM family. Be blessed.